Hey, what's up guys? As a top 500 player, here are 12 tips and tricks that I use that will make you a better player in Clash Royale. Hunter fully counters evolved wall breakers. Pros that use decks without buildings like Royal Giant absolutely need to use this tip. Balloon is usually pulled by buildings like cannons and goblin huts without any worries. But if you use bats to push the balloon to the side, you can bypass buildings, lock onto the tower, and secure wins that you shouldn't get. This might be heartbreaking for bait players, but GoldenEye can fully counter a Goblin Gang and Goblin Barrel, taking 0 damage. I won 40 games in a row to 15,000 trophies, dropping 0 games because of Dark Goblin. Its incredible range outdistances Wizards, Executioners, Cannon Cards, and Archer Queens. Basically, any of the problematic 4 or 5 cost cards that has high damage, mid-ladder meta specialty, get sniped and taken down by the Dark Goblin. 99% of the time, Furnace dies to poison. But in the case that you have the Chef Tower and level up an Evolved Furnace or Furnace, it will survive poison, allowing you to build up a bigger push with a tank in front of it, protected by the Furnace's Fire Spirits. No matter where opponents drop their miner on your Elixir Collector, no miner is safe. You're able to pull it off the Elixir Collector, activate King Tower to get that up for a good defense for the rest of the game, and deny your opponent's idea of stopping your Elixir Collector advantage. A defensive Monk will fully counter Royal Giant, and Monk's ability can even blast back the Royal Giant's projectiles if you're feeling like your opponent's spamming too much stuff at the bridge. With these placements, the Skeleton Army evolution might be the scariest card in the game. You can block the Skeleton General from moving in front with a Skeleton King, a Giant Skeleton, or any slow-moving troop. The little skeletons from the Skeleton Army filter in front and die, but they don't actually die because they don't get eliminated until the Skeleton General falls. And since the Skeleton General is so far back and the skeletons are swarming the opponent, you're going to get generous positive elixir trades. The best 2 troops to block the Skeleton Army are the Giant Skeleton and Skeleton King, especially Skeleton King because when the skeletons die, you're able to throw more skeletons back at the opponent with the ability. An extra tip of the Skeleton Army evolution is you can drop the Skeleton Army Evo in this placement when 1 tower is down. And the Skeleton General will stay on your side of the arena while all the other skeletons will be attacking the opponent, giving you more time to drop a tank, so after all the skeletons die, the General doesn't get targeted because the opponent has to worry about extra stuff. Because this takes way more elixir to defend unless they have arrows. No matter where your opponent drops Goblin Drill, you can react to the Goblin Drill with a Barbarian Barrel and full counter it. You just have to adapt and change your placement of the Barbarian Barrel, and it'll clean up the first Goblin that spawns, and as the Goblins pop out, they'll also target the Barbarian, so you don't have to guess where the Goblin Drill is going to go. With no King Tower necessary, Fisherman can fully counter a Ram Rider using this placement for a +2 elixir trade. Minions are one of the most broken cards in the game. Even after a nerf, they're still S tier. Minions will delete mortars and Expo, staying on your side of the arena without crossing over so the opponent's Princess Tower can't target them. Defensive siege decks are screwed into Minions. And one of the best interactions to know on defense is Minions outrange Electro Giant without getting zapped by its shockwaves. Mohammed Light just started using this tip in competitive matches. Any spirit plus skeletons can fully counter a Goblin Barrel. You just have to delay the spirit so it gets hit by the goblin, but it doesn't jump on the first goblin, it just takes the damage from it, and then it jumps on a different goblin, while the skeletons clean up the other goblin. This allows you to defend against Goblin Barrels for a positive elixir trade and progress your card cycle. Like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more quality content.